highest rank in Lifeway that have literally done every single thing, heard every single thing, done all of these tips, and probably many more, which is what we're going to have them come up here and share. Their success tip with you guys to end up our morning this morning and give away the last 5 sleeves of patches, by the way, for those of you who decide to stick around. We have 5 more sleeves of X39, I think, 3 or 5, I don't know. But anyway, our SPDs have 200 points, 200,000 points in a 4-week period. 200,000. So whoever said wow, write that down on your paper. That's what you need to blow your own mind with, is the thought that, just like you heard someone up here say, your intentions, Dr. Stan, you have the end in mind. 200,000 in a 4-week period can happen from one Marcy Preble coming into your business. One Marcy Preble coming into your business. And just a few weeks later, someone in the upline can go boom and pop right up to SPD. Marcy went and sponsored Mr. Peter No. He did the exact same thing. Boom. Right? And Marcy sponsored Mariah, who's up in Alaska. Boom. Done. It happened in a very short period of time because of doing the work. A little bit more than 3 a day. You guys know I'm going to tell you the truth, right? You guys don't know how fast that took. It's minutes, right? And so these guys did it with their hair on fire, ignorance, they have no idea what they're doing. But all the SPDs in this room, whether it took them a few months or a few years, it doesn't matter. The time's going to pass anyway. You're either going to be going for the goals on your paper or you're not. And so why not set them out there and put forth that time, energy, and effort and work into it because of the miracles, right? You're one person away from that next miracle. You never know whose life you're going to impact. So I want our SPDs to come up here. I want you to share your tips from the top of this company and how you can help other people be able to do the exact same thing. So where are my SPDs? Even though you're SPDs, we love you all. But we don't have a time for a story. It's a success tip. This is going to be really hard for this one, so I'm going to hold her hand. This is my sponsor. I love her so much. But you get to say a success tip. Yeah, I'm going to hold her for you because it's a no.
Y'all, this is so hard because I've been in the business May 2021. I joined severely sick with rheumatoid arthritis. Like Stacey said, we didn't even know this was a business. We wanted this technology, these patches, because we wanted to help others and share. So you've got to share, and the best thing is also be the best copycat. Because Stacey and I and Charity, all we've done is we followed exactly what Marcy and Peter laid out for us. Don't recreate the wheel, don't change anything. Everything you need to build this business is on the podcast, it's on startx39biz.com. Marcy and Peter are amazing. And then lock arms with 2 people that you love and say, hey, join me. Stacey, Charity, I don't know what this is, but it's amazing. This is stem cell activation. And then we all researched it together and we grew together. So just, I don't know what else to say.
That was perfect. That's perfect. Thank you.
Don't think that you have to know it all when you're starting. Just be a connector. Connect people to the podcast. Connect people to your upline. Connect people to different, forms that they need. Be there for them. Your team is your family. You're going to be with them a lot, and enjoy the ride because you know what? There's nothing different between me and you guys except for just a little bit more time. So next year, y'all just think and visualize. It's something very important that our team does. We visualize, we imagine, we see ourselves. So y'all see.
I love it. Thank you, Amy.
Hi, I'm Beanie Casey from Atlanta, Georgia. And so many things to share, but something that's really important that I think that we all are here for, besides the product and the results, is the mission and the vision and how we all work together and the company culture. When I talk to people, a lot in the beginning, a lot of the strong points are about that, because people are joining into a business, something that they want to be involved in. And yes, we have the product and all of that, but I love what David is about and the vision where we're going. And the fact that, look at all of us, look at the culture that we have. Look at the caring, and this is important for people, so share that out.
Thank you, Baby. I want to say something really quickly. Juliana, next to Juliana is Amy. So when Laura and I came almost 2 years ago to this room to hear David speak, there was a little recognition at the end, and that recognition was little. The company was just starting to really take off with X39, right? And Amy and Bibi were presidential directors. And I remember looking at Laura going, there's 2 people.
She went, oh my God.
At the top of this company, okay? So we need to talk to somebody about the business. Because I'm like, Amy and Bibi, I don't know them. They both look beautiful, but if they're doing it, we can do it, right? What's different about them than us? And so we got connected, like I said, up to Marcy and got on that Zoom. And it was because of these 2 women right here that we're here, because they inspired me to ask you. That's true. Sorry, Julie. I had to share that part because it just dawned on me this very second. Like this very second. It's because of those 2 that I asked about the business. Because what they shared for their tips. Don't ask me what they shared, I don't know. But it was impactful enough for me to go find out how do I do this as a business.
I'm Juliana, and I'm from Santa Fe, New Mexico. I think of this as an inside-out exercise. And so rather than push, I attract. And I always say to people that I sponsor, it's like you're a headhunter. That's how I feel. I feel like I'm a talent scout. And when I'm out doing my day, whatever I'm doing, I just make sure that I have my inner compass guiding me. And when I run across a prospect, I am more curious about them than I am excited to give them information. And I'm just going to read the 6 points that I wrote to my newest superstar, who's in London, England, who owns a wellness center. And I said, I sometimes think of my role as that of a talent scout, looking for the right combination of 1, someone who's open to new possibilities. 2, someone who's enthusiastic about a holistic lifestyle, stem cells, regenerative therapies. 3, someone who's coachable, a collaborator, excited by and open to new ways of being. 4, someone who is social, really enjoys people. 5, someone who's altruistic, focused on helping others. And 6, and very important, has influence. And just so you know, influence isn't who you are, it's how you treat people. And it can be adjusted. And the most important part of influence for me is that I'm shining. And I always shine from the inside. It's that electric connection that gives the other person the feeling of being the only other person in the room.
Is Carolyn McDonald's daughter. So we have a mother-daughter PV-SPV team right here.
Dr. Len, I'm Amy Huxley from Clearwater, Florida. When I came here almost 3 years ago, I was amazed at how simplistic this really is. So for the brave person in the room, guys, keep it simple, sweetie. Okay, there's a lot of information thrown at us, but trust me when I say that, keep it simple. You don't have to know everything. Here's what you have to do. Be real, be raw, be genuine, and go out and care about people. Show your passion, show your mission. And we talk about it on our team all the time. mission before the commission, purpose before profit. Be real, be who you are, but have a heart to go out there and care about people, but be plugged in. We have so many tools here, guys. I've been in this industry for 30 years. I've never had a system where you can plug in. Do not reinvent any wheels. Trust me on that. Do not reinvent any wheels. Get plugged in, do it, and go out and help as many people as you can.
My name is Trudy and I'm from Iowa, and I'm going to just, we've heard it a lot already. They have already put a system in place. Put your blinders on, stay focused, and just stay focused. The manager, when they told me this is a building block to this business, I said, "You're kidding me, that's it? Really? That is it? Just keep doing it yourself and go help other people do that." And I'll tell you, you'll be up here on stage telling your tip next year.
Thank you, Sharon.
Go ahead.
1 minute.
Oh. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Peter LeBarry, originally from the Twin Island Republic. The Twin Island Republic paradise of Trinidad and Tobago. Southern Caribbean. Spent a lot of years in this industry, 34 years. But what I tell people is this. I have found the fountain of youth. I have found the goose that laid the golden egg. I have found the key to the vault. And I have found the mother lode. It's called X39. And after 35 years full-time in the network marketing industry, I'm completely retired. I have a new career now, and then I shut up. Well, what's your new career, Peter? Well, I'm glad you asked. I'm now a LifeWave X39 serial entrepreneur evangelist. The only thing they heard was evangelist. So invariably, they'll ask, "Well, Peter, what church are you with?" I said, "The Church of X39, and that opens everything up." I'm going to tell you something interesting. Did you know, ladies and gentlemen, that carbon-based unit that you call your physical body, okay, if you got a beating heart and you got blood going through your system, with every beat of your heart, it sends an electromagnetic vibration of frequency to every other beating heart on the planet. Did you know that?
Yes.
I mean, like David Schmidt shared this morning, we are powerful beyond our own comprehension. So if I'm calling someone, I'll close with this. So if I know I'm going to be calling Dr. Stacy tomorrow for 10 minutes, I just send that love vibration that David shared this morning. I said, "Dr. Stacy, I'm sending to," and it doesn't matter where she is on the planet. "Dr. Stacy, I'm sending to you the fullness of the divine love of my being to bless, heal, and prosper you." I say that about 3 times. When I call her a few minutes after, she says, "Oh my gosh, Peter, I've been thinking about you." She got the vibes. And I would share with her, I would say, "Dr. Stacy, something recently has come into my life that have dramatically changed my life for the better that I almost feel obligated to share with you." Well, what happened, Peter? But before I tell you, Dr. Stacy, can I ask you a personal question? She probably thinks I want to borrow some money, right? There's only 2 ways to answer that question, regardless of what language that it's asked in. Maybe, depends on what it is. Well, Dr. Stacy, if there's anything you'd like to see changed or improve about your own health, what do you think that would be? I call it the magic question because they'll just open up and start sharing with you about God knows how many of the 45,000 documented diseases on the planet. I said, "You know what, Dr. Stacy, I think I found something that could really help you. I haven't mentioned X39, I haven't mentioned LifeWave, okay? I piqued her interest by simply asking her the magic question. If there's anything you'd like to see changed or improved about your own health, what do you think that would be?" And then I tell her I'm going to send you a 3-minute video. But the key, like, I can't remember who shared it this morning, but the fortune is in the following. But I tell people, I'll also close with this. I mean, we found some amazing nuggets all this afternoon. But what I tell people is the simple tasks, faithfully performed and persisted in will bring their own rewards. And our mosaics being laid in the pavement of success. Can I get an amen for it?
Well, this one's not so good now, so
Yeah.
we're gonna use the other one.
She was in the tug of war with the mic. Good afternoon, everybody. My name's Harris Williams. Born and raised here in the Sarasota area. I had the great fortune of hearing on LifeWave through very good friends of mine, Gregory and Robin.
Yes.
The best up team I've ever had, and friends as well. So you know who they are. My background, I was a boat captain, a fishing guide at a younger age, recreation specialist in a lot of different ways. I've always been all about lifestyle and helping people and teaching people how to fish. All I can say is that, you know, I think the big one for I think all of us is take our eyes off ourselves, keep believing in this amazing technology and the opportunity. Share it with as many people as you can, patch as many people as you can, use the tools, use the team, use these events. Thank you for putting this on. And just remember to help people get started right. You know, that's what it's all about, is servant leadership. And I just feel very, privileged, and it's a pleasure to be with all of you today. And you're the reason we're here, and it's our responsibility to help you get what you want. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so guys, I was a heart surgeon. My background, so that you know, I was a bread man for 4 years, and I was a mailman for 20 years. That's my background to become senior presidential. That means everyone here can do it. If you ask me a question about the back office or anything about health, I have no idea. None. Amy does, thank goodness. Amy probably built 80% of our business, but I helped her. But the whole point is that this is the tip. Shut up. Shut up. Quit telling the story. Tell your story. Give them the information that Peter and Marcy have set up for us, which there's nobody better in this business than these two people. So I want, yes, please. So my advice to you, see, as a mailman, with my great experience as a mailman and a bread man, nobody's going to listen to me telling them about stem cells. What the heck do I know about stem cells? So doesn't it make more sense to give them the information? Now they've learned it from someone else, not you. They all remember me as sitting across from me at lunch, and the egg dripped off my fork onto my shirt. That's how much credibility I have. But the information has the credibility, so shut up.
Okay, you guys, we're gonna close this out here. We have heard from so many amazing people and their tips and success. Peter, what would you like to say to everyone here as our last final words?
We're all humans, right? We're all humans, right?
Right.
How do you know if you're part of a billion-dollar company?
Peter knows it.
Yeah! No, I'm kidding. To know if you're part of a billion-dollar revolution is you have to have a solution for a billion people. How many people here have cells? All of us. So you understand where we're going. Now, network marketing is a personal development journey wrapped around a compensation plan. We're humans, right? Has anybody here made mistakes?
Yeah.
Yes, we have. But you're going to learn how to self-develop yourself, right? And the more you self-develop, the more you're going to get compensated because you bring value to people. I'm going to leave you with this. Who here wants to be a leader? Wow. That's a great question. You know you're all leading. The only thing is, as a leader, the definition of a leader is helping people feel safe. Are you taking your people to a safe place? Are you doing actions that are leading people to a safe place? Does your team trust you? Does your family trust you? Who do you trust you? Does that make sense? So whatever you do in this industry, it's all about trust. So make sure when you're part of a powerful team like this, we all trust each other here, right? Because we all want the best for each other, because we all want you to develop so you can have a beautiful compensation plan wrapped around your life. Is that a deal? Yeah. We're going to promise you, we're going to take up
Well, first of all, I just want to say this has been awesome.
Yeah.
Right? I have two things to say. Remember, professional network marketers are list makers. Make sure you're making a list of, Dr. Stacy said this, I took notes of you the other day. She said on the top of your list, Lifeway, the holy grail of healing. And then she said to herself, who do I know that likes that stuff? I thought to myself, that is amazing. And so I did that, and I just started a new list again, list upon list and upon list. When you look at a professional network marketer's list, they're crossed out, they're highlighted, more are added, they're mixed, there's 50 names, then there's another page with 20 names, and then there's some on the next page. Like, it's crazy because all we do is work lists. It's the list that you start with. And that's what you do the 3-3-3 ask, share, give with. Please have a list. Oh, and lock arms with someone. Do it together, because sometimes there's some fear. So just say, hey, open your phone. Who do you know? You go first. Oh, I'm afraid to put Sally on my list. Don't be afraid. Just put her on. You don't have to call her if you don't want to, but put her on the list. Pen to paper, pen to paper. Do it in twos. It's super fun to do it as a team. That's when the teams become like family, like this.
Thank you. Thank you. Do you have any last things you want to share about today?
Has everybody had fun? I want you just to take a minute and give it up for this person on my right. She has literally put this entire thing together. Made sure that you guys had the best of everything that you needed while you were here. I know for me, as Peter said, leadership matters. And I know that I would not be where I am without the leadership of you. So we hope that you will leave here today and do your 3-3-3 or your 40-40-20 or your 100-100. 300, whatever. But in May, decide today where you want to be at that time and get that pen on that paper and set an intention for yourselves and go there. Because know that this leadership that's in this room today fully support every move that you make to get there, but you're the only ones that can do it. Thank you, Laura.